Yo, I never did that before. I didn't even know you could do that. Oh, wow. It's so delayed. How does the mic sound? To me, it sounds fucked up. Hold on, guys. Let me fix the mic real quick before I begin. All right, how does that sound? Let me check and make sure. That's that's so much better. That is so much better. All right, good. Um, all right. Now, you know what? When I'm checking and when I hear myself, I am checking for mostly the levels because, like I've said a million times, I can tell by the volume if my mic is fucked up or not. And if I don't fix it immediately, it will end up fucking up down the line. I don't know if you've noticed, but my mic has been behaving pretty well throughout like the longevity of the stream. And it's only because of what I do at the beginning that ensures that it doesn't fuck up later. You know what I'm saying? So I know what I'm looking for. You guys may not know, but I know what I'm looking for. I know what I'm listening for. Um, and me, oh my, me, oh my. Whew. What we're gonna be doing today is, oh, man. How many of you were paying attention to what was going on last night? You know what's crazy is I was live pretty late last night reacting to Yaba, and I had no idea what was going on as I was fucking live. Meanwhile, Chantel was live around the same time and doing a rant about all the different reaction channels. Allegedly, she talked about FFG, Yaba, and garlic bread. I don't know. But all I know is what I saw, what I read on Twitter, clips that I've seen, and people are losing their ever loving fucking hippo minds about it. It never, things never change. It never fucking fails. It's like all of these thin skinned hypocrite reactors, they now have a problem because Chantel has decided to match their energy. It's like you set the stage. You set you set what this was going to be and how you treat her. But all of a sudden it's a fucking problem. All of a sudden it's a fucking problem because she has decided to match your exact same energy. Oy vey. Your mama double sniped? That's amazing. How the fuck did he even pull that off? That is amazing. I only heard bits and pieces of her rant, so we're going to watch together because we are going to react and we are going to watch through FFG's reaction of it. Now, I watched a little bit of French Fried Girls just to see if it was worth it, and me oh my. Me oh fucking my, is it worth it? Let me put it on the screen. Let me put that shit on the screen. Um, where is it? Here we go. And later tonight, because I am so sure that Yab is going to react to this as well, meaning Chantel's stream, And we shall definitely be reacting to that together later also. Let me like yick.
Yeah, that's right. Tonight might be a little bit brutal. I'm not trying to break TOS and everything, and we're going to dance on that line. It's going to be one hell of a fine dance, but I'm in a.
Yes, I saw it. Tommy R says, "Did you see that pop 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 clip that Twitter account clipped of you?" Yes. That was Olap, by the way. I retweeted it. It was amazing. Like, man, I'm first of all, I'm so happy that she clipped that from the reaction stream late last night. And the way she put it together was fucking amazing. Oh, there you are, Olap. That was delicious and delightful, let me tell you. I'm so glad you clipped it.
A fucking mood, and she gave me the excuse today. So brace yourselves. 12 chins of thunder. Thank you for the super chat. Where's your cracked wheat? Who the fuck eats cracked wheat? Sorry, not sorry. It's 2024. What the shit even is cracked wheat? I need to calm down. Oh, I don't eat cracked wheat.
Yo, I've got to say, like, it's really difficult for me to react to and listen to FFG. She is so inauthentic. Everything is a performance and a bad one at that. She's so not funny. Like she gives me the ick to such a degree that I like my inside shiver with disgust and almost like contempt. It is so difficult for me to do this. I hope you guys know that and appreciate it.
Where's your correct wheat? Frankie Fish, thank you for the super chat. Oh man, Red is about to go to bed. Well, replay gang. Have a great night. Have a great day tomorrow.
Ugh, no name. No name says same here. She's vile as fuck. Dude, when I tell you that like in the small amount of her stream that I watched, just to preface and make sure that it was worth reacting to for stream, I was like, I immediately became aware. I was like, oh my God, this is why I don't cover her very often. This is why I don't react to her streams very often. I get a visceral fucking reaction of disgust that I can't control. Like, I can't help it. She's so fucking off putting. Ay, ay, ay. It's so rough. This is so rough.
Fucking bitch. Hello, Heat Jab Cheese. Thank you for the super chat. Shut up, I'm watching my shows. Exactly. That's right. How dare that? It's just as I go to take myself off mute, that fucking car. You know why? You know, it's what was that expression? It doesn't pour, it rains. Or when it pours, it rains, or some shit like that. It is fucking boring today. It's been just fuck shit since the morning. And the 35-degree, I am on edge. On edge. Thanks, Baby. Thank you for the super chat. I hear cawing outside. Oh no, Lord Baroque, get inside. It's too hot to be outside today. If you live anywhere, by the way, in between Montreal and Ottawa, and like a little to the left and a little to the right of those places, y'all, we have a weather advisory. It's so fucking serious. Drink all.
Excellent comment. Annie D Behave says, I get more of a feeling that she's unsettled and trying too hard. Yes. Absolutely yes. I think that's what puts me off so bad. That's why I said inauthentic. She's trying way too hard. It's like it's a bad performance. It is such a bad performance. Ugh. Ugh.
The water. Dunk yourself in cold water. I have the little kiddie pool set up outside for the babies. They've been dunking. It's been nice. It really does cool them off. So think of your babies too. Don't shock them with extremely cold water. But
Bill, I'm gonna listen. I have to skip past these asides and her schmoozing her community because I am going to vomit if I don't. So my apologies, but we need to skip ahead to the goods.
A nice cool little girl that time. Mommy has a healthy heart. Mommy can fucking take it. The one who has to worry about stroking out is the heifer over there with her double guns and multiple failing organs. I'm not the one. I'm not the one. Jenny, thank you for the super chat. Found myself walking down the hall at work singing Ramadan, Ramadan. Yeah, I'm sure people think you're insane. Oh no, that's one of those that you whispers. You don't say it out loud. When it rains, it pours. Thank you, DG. That's the one. Delulu, thank you for the super chat. Hangry hippo. Salad tightening her.
Dude, this is a word salad of absolute frantic fucking torture. Like, ay, ay, ay.
Purse. Very interesting theory. Yeah, that could definitely be part of the rage going on. I like that. Bree, thank you for the super chat. My girlfriend needs to wake up and watch with me. Girlfriend, wake up! If that doesn't wake her up, she sleeps real sound.
Ugh.
Dark shark, damn it. Thank you for the super chat. I bought my doggies a pool because fuck this heat, LOL.
Jesus Christ, get to it, god damn it.
Shit now. That's for this. Thank you for the super
All right,
chat. She's
fucking
only
Ray.
acting bad and bold now because and she wasn't going to put it on the table and have the vegetables all over it. So we had to see the plaque I see.
Hello guys, welcome back to another video. I have another grocery haul for you. Now, the last grocery haul I did claim that I was not going to cook, but I changed my mind, which I do a lot.
No. You didn't change your mind. Salad changed your mind. Salad started battling you. We saw some of it go down in the chat publicly in front of everybody. He wanted you to cook because it cost him less.
Ew. I'm not watching this part. I'm sorry, guys. I'm skipping straight to the part where she actually talks about Chantel's live rant.
Definitely. I wonder if she'll be smart enough at least to keep some of that away from the channel for a while. Just kind of knowing how pissy people are with her right now. Sarah Bear, thank you for the super chat. What? He doesn't like me. Exactly. He doesn't like.
I want to fix something on my live stream. Where is it? Yeah, there we go. Sayonara. What else? Hi, everybody. I made the mistake of tuning into Yo Mama's stream and had to hear that cackling stupid bitch. And I heard her, okay, never mind. I heard her say some things that I wanted to address.
Yeah, I mean, guys, I'm sorry. I hope you forgive me, but I had to skip past because it would have taken me too long with how frequently I react, how frequently I interject, like speaking about something. I can't. We have to begin right from where the goods start. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear this also morbidly obese hypocrite condemn and demean Chantel for her food choices. Like, really? When Chantel, the hate money she's made off Chantel, she's gained 150 plus fucking pounds herself. Like, you really have no place to fucking say anything to anybody, genius.
This idiot needs a reality check so bad. So if you're like a fan and you're just here to defend this idiot, just leave now because I'll just block you.
Rantic, thank you for the super chat.
Here it is. This will be a boring stream for you. So it's probably just geared towards people who know what's going on.
I need to slow this down because with her having sped it up too, it's too fast. And I want to understand what Chantel is saying.
All right. So first off is apparently this idiot and her dumb chat. Tweeza, it's Trixie, decided to use my nickname. Thank you, Tweeza, Trixie. Thank you for the super chat. Hi, everybody. I'm so behind on the hot.
Sorry, Queen Red, thank you for the super chat. She's sped up now, and she was sped up. I'm a little behind on the chat. She was also sped up on the video we were watching. I had her on 1.5 speed. Same thing over here right now.
Damn, 1.5? That was too much. That's why I had to slow it the fuck down. Like, that's too much.
If she's too fast, though, let me know. We can put her down to 1.25.
She was too fast, idiot. So much so that me reacting to it, I had to slow mine down.
Mean Gene, thank you again for the super chat.
Eyes, okay. Yeah, zombies go back to your crib. All right, so, hey, Teardrop. Okay.
Ugh.
So, first off, apparently, because I said, if you say anything about my mom to my face, I will bitch slap you. And that's a promise, all right? That's a promise. I've gotten in fights with way bigger.
Is that the quote that they were talking about that I read in stream yesterday? Chantel's saying that if you talk about my mother, I'm going to smack you in the face. And they're trying to pretend like that is oh my Jesus. And completely forgetting the fact that everybody, almost every reactor, or let me just say, Yaba and FFG specifically, they talk about, demean, say disgusting things about Chantel's mother on an almost daily fucking basis. Oy vey. And what's coming is Chantel is going to speak about FFG's mother, and everyone's going to lose their fucking minds over it, completely forgetting or not giving a shit about the fact that FFG set the standard. She set the tone. And when Chantel chooses to meet her and to match her energy, it's a fucking problem. Like, yuck.
Before.
Honey, it's not about who's bigger. Bigger loses a fight. Just letting you know. It's about who can fight. And I'll tell you what, I promise you that if I ever come face to face with you, you've not even heard my true opinion yet on your mother and your Uncle Phil. Brace yourself.
I'm not afraid of you.
You know, my question is this. Like, did you hear what FFG just said? If we ever meet in person, you've not heard my real opinion on your mother and your Uncle Phil. Why do you care? Why do you care? What the fuck does Chantel's family have to do with your reactions, with your hatred for Chantel in general? Like, you're fucking obsessed, dude. You're fucking obsessed. And if you're going to talk shit about someone's mother, you need to be okay with them bringing yours into the conversation as well. Otherwise, you're a fucking hypocrite, a coward, and a fucking problem to boot. We already know you're all of those things. So thank you for confirmation.
Whatsoever. You're all talk.
Why would you say that
That's a
you're
good
not afraid of
point.
me? I'm not the one who threatened you.
That's
You're
a-
the one who's now threatened me with physical violence for 2 days. You don't come out.
Dude, you just threatened her. You don't have to threaten her because you're actively fucking harassing her on a daily basis. You've harassed her in public several fucking times. Mary just brings up a really good point and says she did meet her in person and fangirled over Chantel. Yeah, I forgot about that for a hot moment. She's making all these threats. Oh, you don't know how I really feel about you until we meet. You did meet in person, liar. Like, stop pretending to be big, bad, fucking, I don't know what. You met Chantel and you creamed your fucking corn over it. You couldn't get a picture with your fucking idol fast enough. Like, man, such a liar. All of this is to try and hide the fact that FFG is legitimately Chantel's biggest fucking fan. Like, you know, there's a very slim line and a slim difference between someone's biggest hater and their biggest fan. the true the true opposite of love is indifference. When you truly don't care. That's what I'm saying. These people are the exact opposite of indifferent, of Chantel, of what she's doing, of they care way too much. And to me, that is indicative of, like there really is a fine line between love and hate. And these people either don't care, don't realize, or I don't fucking know.
And say that you're afraid of me. What are you talking about? You're the like aggressor.
Just like at the fashion show. Anyway, so she's inciting her audience to mass report me for that threat. First of all, dummy, inciting your chat to mass report is against terms of service. So I have those timestamps written down. So don't worry about that.
Good for you. You know what else is against terms of service? All the times that you incited your chat to dox me and my family.
You know, FFG, shut the fuck up. You literally just the other day, yesterday, tweeted and said you would pay money for Hater Tater's docs. Like, you can relate. Don't fucking criticize Chantel for shit you're guilty of, especially when you can relate. And the funniest part, the most fucked up, the most cowardly part is Hater Tater doesn't even have a dedicated fucking channel reacting to and thieving all of FFG's content. No, she has a small Twitter account where she calls out her dishonesty and disgusting behavior on Twitter. And still, FFG is so fucking threatened by this account on Twitter that she's willing to pay somebody for her docs. Like, yuck. But keep trying to criticize Chantel for things you also are guilty of.
You remember that? Do you think that just because you deleted off your channel that goes away? I keep an archive, right? I also keep a dossier, and the dossier is all the links to all your deleted shit and the timestamps that I would need to report. Fuck with me, Chantal. You know.
If it's deleted, asshole, you can report all day and it doesn't fucking matter. So have fun. What you're doing, if you report her videos, you're just reporting whatever channel has chosen to upload the deleted content, idiot bitch. Like, Jesus, what a fucking moron.
No, I'm way more organized than you, dumbass.
Another idiot just like Trash Yaba, who like all your channel does is break terms of service, and you're going to report me. You're number 2 on your bread and butter, literally. With
Yeah, I mean, Chantel is not wrong. I've said many times that both Yaba's channel and FFG's channel is 100% breaking terms of service as per YouTube's community guidelines. It has been said and it has been proven and documented that it's only, I mean, I'll say again that these channels only get away with it because they skirt below the radar. I know we act as though, oh, these people get such great views. In terms of YouTube, these channels are tiny. They're insignificant. They're not even on the radar. You know what I mean? When a channel that has 1 million subscribers is also considered tiny, think about a channel this size. Like it doesn't even fucking register. But that's the only reason why these channels have, skirted by for so long. But it is 100% against terms of service to make your entire channel bullying and harassing one specific individual. I've said many times that Leafy is here. His YouTube channel was terminated for just making it appear like he had made several videos in a row about the same Twitch streamer. And it was a misdirect. Those videos weren't even all actually about Pokimane. It's just he made it appear as though they were. And that was enough to get his channel terminated. Can you fucking imagine if that is the criteria? Can you imagine how quickly these channels would actually be terminated if ever put before? Like, man. That's why I can't understand how these people are so bold and so fucking cocky all the time. Like they've gotten lucky. That's it. They've just gotten lucky and skirted below the fucking radar. The fuck
Sorry,
is
not
this?
sorry. No, my channel doesn't break terms of service. It doesn't. Today I had a meeting with my YouTube manager. Oh yeah, that's right. The ones where I was like, oh, they keep a
Yeah, I mean, that's a really good point. That's a really good point. Olaf says YouTube ain't going to look into a deleted video for proof of Chantel allowing FFG to be doxxed in her chat. Ridiculous to even threaten that. Although I agree with you, Olaf. However, I will say this. Chantel is quite a fucking idiot. I've said many times on this channel that it does not serve you to, to lower yourself and play around in the mud with the hippos. I also think that applies to Chantel. I wish that she wouldn't do some of these things, say some of these things, because it is genuinely giving the people who criticize her, it's giving them a gift. But still, like I and I don't mean in terms of the rant and the stream in general. She should be doing that. She should probably be doing that more often. I'm talking about allowing anybody to be doxxed in her chat. That should never be happening ever. She should never be engaging in going IRL to any degree. Although I know so many have done it to her. It's like those particular type of things for me are indefensible. Absolutely unforgivable and indefensible. And I wish you wouldn't do them.
Asking me, and it's all about making YouTube more money and blah blah blah. It very much is. I'm not going to lie to you, but the advantage is that you can ask them questions, and you're not talking to a bot. You get a human's response, a human who has like the YouTube behind them, right? I'm not at all breaking TOS, and I'm not a hate channel. I'm a commentary and reaction channel, and that is a huge, huge niche on YouTube.
Dude, you're a hate fucking channel. You are a hate, obsession, hypocrisy, harassment, and bullying channel. And FFG, I would argue, is worse than most. She's, in my opinion, she's far worse than Yaba. At least we can say Yaba has never, hunted Chantel down in real life. This bitch takes fucking creeper status and harassment to a whole nother level, yo. Like, it's a lot.
Just like all the rest of us reaction channels are. Just because you don't like us, Sugarfoot, doesn't mean we're breaking TOS. Raise your hand as a community if you're.
Yo, Sugarfoot alone, dude. Like, Sugarfoot, calling her Sugarfoot, like, that is absolutely bullying and harassment. And anybody who would be looking on and was honest with themselves would agree. I'm telling you, and I can't stress this enough, tread fucking carefully, idiots. Like, tread fucking carefully. If Chantel ever gets a fucking wild hair across her ass and ever decides to actually fucking hunker down and do some shit, your channels will be terminated at the very most and demonetized at the very least. Like, that is fucking facts, yo. Like, you need to get honest with yourself. That's why it's crazy to me when people like who do content like FFG and Yaba, when they're comfortable to bank their entire financial security on doing what they do. Like, yikes.
The one sitting on a strike. Oh, Chantal, you're the only one with your hand up. Xylon says, thank you for the super chat.
Without me in your thumbnail, without me as your content, so that dry ass, boring, dying channel content you talk about is literally, there's the alert, is literally your bread and butter. So if you report me and I have no channel anymore, guess what happens to you? You go back to 2,000 views vlogging, driving to Cornwall to stalk me. That's literally.
Yeah, I mean, Chantel's not wrong. I don't understand why they would even fuck around and tell their audience to strike her. Like, what are you gonna do? Without Chantel, you'd be lost. Without Chantel, you'd have no channel. You wouldn't have the people in your chat fucking hippoing and elbowing around together. Like, everything you've got is thanks to Chantel. How is there no level of appreciation or acknowledgement for any of that?
Literally what your effing channel is going to be. All right. So
no, you don't get it. If your channel's gone, nobody's driving to Cornwall to make videos about you. When you're gone, you're gone. And
like, yo, what do you, she says that like it's a bad thing. When your channel's gone, no one's driving to, yeah, please don't. What do you mean? Saying, oh, no one's going to drive to Cornwall for you. Yeah, fucking don't, you creepy bitch. Like, what the fuck?
I want to miss you when you're gone. You understand? When you're gone, we're going to talk about all the other cows that we like to talk about over here. If I make a
what other cows do you talk about? You fucking obsessed, creepy weirdo. You don't talk about nobody but Chantel. Man,
about Lushy. It gets more views than Chantel's getting on her channel, and Chantel has 100,000 subs. Chantel, no one will miss you when you're gone. Let me repeat it again.
Yo, that's so crazy to say that nobody will miss Chantel when she's gone. When these people, they live their entire fucking lives just waiting for the next moment they get to fucking Oh my God. Gunt around together and hate Chantel in a group. Like, y'all need Chantel. You can't act how you do and obsess the way that you do and then claim that no one cares and you don't need her. Like, why do your actions say the exact opposite of that? Fucking crazy. Liars. Like, yick. I feel bad for these people so bad.
Els RPH, thank you for the super chat.
I think you need to give your head a shake. I don't know, like, what's going on in that vapid head of yours. But yeah, you and your audience are collectively using the same two brain cells. If you think that mass reporting me when I'm defending myself because you did call my mother a whore and I come from trash. By the way, and this is, I don't care if this upsets people. You call my mom a hoe. Your mom couldn't afford to be a hoe if she looked like you. And she probably did because you have half of her DNA. So I'm a
You see what I'm saying? I saw people on Twitter losing their ever loving fucking mind about Chantel saying that. But it's like, yo, we're grown fucking adults. If you're gonna talk shit about her mother and call her a whore and all types of shit, like, you're the one who set the tone. Don't cry your fat hippo ass like a fucking coward when she meets you where you're at. Like, you set the tone. Congratulations, it's your fault. Get over it.
Oh, honey, I've put up a picture of my mom when she was young and a fucking 10, a total baddie. I put up that picture on Twitter a long time ago.
Honey, listen, okay? Just because your mother is not as hideous as you does not mean she's a 10. Like, I get it. You love your mother. You think she's a 10. I get it. Everyone loves their mothers. But maybe just don't state that shit as fact. And also, if you don't want your mother brought into the conversation, don't bring other people's mothers into the conversation, period. Now, French Fried Girl has shown, not only with Chantel, but with Gaining Ground, and I think someone else, but I can't remember. She brings people's mothers into the conversation unprovoked all the time. She has no problem with it. But her audience, herself, cry fucking foul if you do the same. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. It's childish.
Seen it. She was a skinny. She was a beauty. We've all seen your shmee. Let's not compare apples and oranges. And the apples are fucking hella ugly.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like, why is it okay for you to call her, her mother, her family ugly, say that they're incestual or whatever the fuck they're inbred? Like, why is anything and everything that you say okay? But when Chantel or anybody else meets your fucking energy and says, you know what? You have some fucking balls to call other people ugly with the monstrous visage that you fucking hide from Cam all of a sudden. Like, get real. Get honest. Yikes.
That your father put a bag over her head to consummate whatever relationship they had and to procreate and create you, whatever you are. All right.
You want to talk about fathers? Where is yours? Because I know where mine is. Do you know where yours is? I've met my sibling. You haven't met yours. Just saying. And the one you've met hates your fucking guts.
What is she talking about? She never met her sibling. Like, what are we talking about here? I don't understand. And another thing that I really want to stress is Chantel is not the one who began bringing people's families, their siblings, their mothers, their fathers into the conversation. The only time Chantel ever says vile things of that nature is when she decides to meet these people's energy. Because look at her counter. Look at FFG's counter to Chantel talking fucking theoretically about her mother. She's bringing her whole fucking family into the conversation like it's A-okay. And look at chat. Just watch chat. Watch the messages that scroll by. Listen to the absolute fucking ridiculousness that her audience spews as a result of it. It is insanity.
It's just to remind people what you are. You are this, and you and Toothless Wonder, Charlie No Fronts, your whatever, your sidekick calamari, have the nerve to call me heifer.
Whoa.
Yeah, I mean, Chantel is not wrong. These enormous, morbidly obese women, they have some fucking fat goal to sit there and think they can criticize Chantel in any way, shape, or form. Like, I'm sorry, but don't throw fucking fat stones when you live in an enormous, gun swinging, fucking morbidly obese house yourself. That shit should go without saying, man.
Whoa, Kalari, did she just call you calamari? Her fat fucking brain had to turn you into a.
Yo, you know what's crazy too? I've heard people on Twitter and elsewhere try to say that her calling this person calamari and Charlie No Front, they're trying to say, "Oh, that's racist." This is another fucking showing of Chantel's bigotry and racism. Like, yo, get fucked. Get honest. Shut up. Ugh.
A food too? That's pretty funny, not even gonna lie. Sorry, Jackal Bones, thank you for the super chat. Foodie and Beauty, thank you again for the super chat.
Is this you? Is this you? Is this you? Seriously. Oh my God.
Thanks for the super chat. Thanks for supporting my fucking hypocrisy and evil nature. Thank you so much. What is this? This Foodie and Beauty? Like, yick.
All right. So yeah, go ahead. I haven't reported.
I mean, it was me. It was me at the Fatty Fashion Show, I believe was that picture. I was really going through it in life.
Dude, this was you 150 fucking pounds ago. And you were fucking large and quite in charge in this pic, dude. Like, she's the kind of enorm where her fucking facial features are falling to the wayside as a result of it. You should not be commenting on anyone else's weight when you look like this. It's like I can't even compare her in good faith to Danny DeVito anymore. Because in comparison, Danny DeVito is fucking svelte and slim. It's no longer a good comparison.
At that time. Not that I'm not now. I've now lost my moment stuff, but I mean, I don't exactly look like that anymore. Spoiler alert, Chantel.
Double.
Reported your channel in a little while.
Nay, Tommy R. Double is too kind. That shit is quadruple. What's the next one after quad? Quintuple? I don't fucking know, but it's a lot. And it's definitely more than 2. That's a whole fucking gauntlet of necks, my friend. Yick.
I was going to get around to it, but that means I have to watch your actual crap content that you say that you like. It's so funny that she says my content is crap. Your content today, just right now live, is reacting to me getting groceries and raging about me getting groceries.
I mean, Chantel is not wrong. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. This everything I've heard Chantel say yet has made absolute fucking sense. She's speaking realistically, or she's meeting FFG, like she's matching FFG's energy, like in regards to saying what she did theoretically about her mother. And what's funny too is she said it theoretically. She said, if your mother looks anything like you, and then backed it up with good reasoning. Chantel said, oh, I know she might because you have half of her DNA. Like, you know what I mean? She was, in my opinion, talking sense and fucking logic.
So again, whose content is worse? Really? Why don't you do a grocery haul, turn on the camera and show people what you put in this gullet of yours? You look like a pelican, all right? Number 2, this is where
Ma'am, you look like 2 black bears. 2 black bears. One black bear is like a skinty compared to you. You are 2 black bears talking about a pelican? You should be so lucky, goddammit.
Dude, what? What? That's her fucking read? That's the read she chooses on Chantel's physical appearance? That she looks like two black bears? Man, dude. Oh, it's bad. It's not even funny. It's not even accurate.
Feral Girl, thank you for the super chat. Oh my God, you are right. I'm sorry for yelling. You're so fucking right. She's just mad she can't watch her ex on YouTube now and keep an eye on him and Dee Dee and what's going on and would she have a chance when this loser's going to dump her and stuff. Oh my.
Yo, this is, I gotta tell you guys, I have to confess something to you. I don't watch FFG often, as you well know, and I've got to tell you, watching this and listening to just how corny and unfunny and fucking performative and fucking just terrible this is, like, I am sincerely depressed with humanity in general, that she's the one who's the most popular in this godforsaken space. I've seen people say how witty and funny and how great she is. This to me is absolute confirmation that to these particular people, the meanest you can be, the meaner you are, equals talent to them and their feeble fucking minds. Like, this is sad. This is a realization I was not ready to have today, and I'm depressed. I'm legitimately depressed, and I'll never forgive you, frankly, for it.
You got it.
I order the groceries from on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. These are the offers. This is not a food bank. Do you know any food banks where you order online from? Actually, a simple Google search, since you know everything about Kuwait, would show you that there's no food banks here. All right? We don't go to a food bank.
Okay, well, if you're addressing that, why don't you address like, why would you buy 4 bags of aubergine? Why would you buy fucking 2 big bags of carrots? You don't eat that kind of produce. You don't eat that much produce. Why are you addressing this, but you refuse to address the like obvious elephant in the room? Huge ass, thank you for the super chat.
Oh my God. I know you like to.
Oh, hold on. I'm so sorry that I missed this, but the email just came up. Somebody donated and said, pop, pop, pop. Oy vey. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for everything. That was funny, the Olab thing. You know, I can't get out of my mind how depressed I am at how people celebrate this fucking disgusting display of hypocrisy. Like, I'm thoroughly upset. I just can't stress it enough. I really can't. Oy vey. Thank you to, I'm pretty sure that was my dad who donated. Thank you for supporting the channel and supporting what I'm trying to do here. You know, I keep losing what I'm saying because I'm thinking as I'm speaking. And in watching, reading the comments that are scrolling past and watching FFG, it makes me feel like nothing matters. Like, are these people really okay with being this fucking dishonest, hypocritical, and disgusting? Like, I'm truly at a fucking loss. I can't believe so many adults function like this. I'm really depressed.
You think we're poor? Like, you're obsessed. It's her payday. So she's doubling down on video so she can make, oh, heaven forbid I make money off my own content. I can't. Anyways, back to this idiot. So, yeah.
Charlotte, oh my God, you're so right. Thank you for the super chat. Caillou has gassed her up. That's a good theory because me and Caillou were fucking going at it yesterday so bad again on Twitter that I made the executive mature.
For those who don't know, Caillou, when she refers to somebody as Caillou, she means gaining ground. So keep that in mind as she's speaking right now.
Decision, and I blocked him before I lost that account too because I've recently lost my Twitter, starting over on my Twitter again. Before this one went down, I blocked him, and it truly is the end of an era. I've been fighting this motherfucker on Twitter since before I had a YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, you've been fighting him since before you had a YouTube channel. Why did you lick his fucking asshole and apologize to him for the disgusting things you said about his mother unprovoked? Like, no, you haven't been fighting with him forever. For the past year or so, there was a ceasefire between both of y'all until Yaba had an issue with gaining ground, and you, like a fucking puppet, like her servant, came to her fucking aid and made yourself a fucking new enemy in the gaining ground when it was to your benefit when y'all were cordial with each other, because then he wasn't calling your shit out. But you couldn't fucking help yourself. I'm shocked, truly, that she sacrificed the good relationship and ceasefire between her and Gaining Ground for fucking Yaba. That is so unlike FFG. And it makes me wonder, like, what happened behind the scenes that we don't know about that makes her so willing to lay herself on the line for Yaba's sake. Like, it's quite shocking. I don't understand it. It doesn't make sense under the circumstances. You know what I mean? I don't know, guys.
I report me and see what happens to your views, you dumbass. Like, her audience will listen to her say that she wishes I was dead, make fun of me every day and my weight, call my mother a hoe, and then when I defend myself.
Oh, no. I never said I wished you were dead. Don't put words in my mouth, heifer. I never said I wished you were dead. I said I don't care one way or another. I don't. I'm here. This is
same difference. Like, ay. They say the most vile shit about Chantel. That's fact. And you know what? I'm surprised. I'm surprised that they've cultivated an audience where they clutch their pearls and act like it's a big moral fucking problem when Chantel matches the energy. I'm really shocked that these audiences aren't people who just laugh at any and all situations and are okay with shit slinging. Like, how the fuck have you managed to craft an audience of such fragile fucking snowflakes when you are the most violent, vile, fucking gunt slamming bitch around town? Like, that takes an amount of talent, so I'll give you that. But it's fucking crazy.
The show to me. I sit with my popcorn and I watch what happens. Okay? I don't give a shit what happens, but I don't wish it on anybody, even you.
That's too much. We're reporting. You do realize you go watch that idiot to watch my videos through her, right? So what are you going to watch? What are you going to watch? You're going to watch her driving her shitty van to Cornwall to go get good weed and stalk me? You know, you talk a lot of crap about Cornwall like it's trash, but you go there all the time. And what do you think?
No, I haven't been there in ages. Everybody knows now I found a much, much better weed sitch.
Dude, I really can't stress enough how fucking creepy and weird it is that she talks about, that she physically attends, seeks out places that Chantel has, wants to be as near as she can be to Chantel. Everything she does, everywhere she goes, it has something to do with Chantel. How you're not fucking embarrassed by that, I'll never understand. Especially when you say how disgusting she is, how terrible she is. Why are you so keen to be so fucking close to her then? Why do you want to spend every second of your life fucking discussing her, obsessing over her. Like it doesn't compute. Your actions don't fucking align with what your mouth is saying there. Fucking creeper.
And fuck Cornwall. How about that?
Where do you think you're from, NDG lowlife trash? I've seen where you live. Rue Cardinal. Yeah.
Nobody lives on Rue Cardinal. Nobody, like literally 15, 16 years. You sound crazy. Rue Cardinal and Côte d'Ivoire. I'd rather drop dead than live in Côte d'Ivoire, okay? Nobody lives there. You think that that's a dox or something? I encourage you. Go over and knock on that person's door and see.
I genuinely can't stand the way that she talks. Like, for instance, let me give you an example. Do you hear the way she cut herself off and said when she was talking about let me play it for you. I can't even mimic it. Hold on.
See who comes to Nobody lives there. You think that that's a dox or something?
That what she just did. You think that's a doc or something? Like the way she cut herself off, she does that so often. I can't stomach it. Like that is a FFG characteristic that I notice happens way too often. And it genuinely makes my body quiver with disgust. Ugh.
I encourage you. Go over and knock on that person's door and see who comes to the door. Girl, it's not me.
You don't live any better. What do you think you are, la crème de la crème? Give me a break. You're friggin' delusional.
No. Crème de la crème. Elle rentre du français parce qu'elle peut pas parler du français.
Ew, dude. To hear these fucking morbid, obese uglies do fucking French Canadian accents, like my ear just wants to dive off a cliff. Yuck. I've never heard anything more grotesque in all my fucking life.
Anyway, she's gonna like try and put in little French words. Tabarnak, Chantal, t'es nul. Arrête. Fucking poser, man. I don't think I'm the cream of the crop. I don't think I'm shit. I think I'm a fucking lowlife, and I've said it a million times. But
and also, you're very ugly. I hope you're aware of that. Like, uber fucking enormous and very ugly. And really not very feminine looking. You look like a man, baby. Like Danny DeVito, but way more enormous, to be specific. Just so we're clear. Just so you know. Yuck.
There's scales to low lifeism. Just like Peanut says, with like normal people fat, deaf fat, blah, blah, blah. There's like normal people low life.
Oh, ugh. I did not. Ugh. I don't know why, but her talking about my sister like that just creeped me the fuck out so bad, and I didn't expect it coming. Oh, yeah, I wanted to answer you. Tommy R says, does this monster have a man? I mean, she definitely lies and pretends she does. She lies and pretends she has a man. And we've all theorized after, certain things came out that she was actually talking about her brother the whole time. Like, yick. Super creepy in so many different ways. Like, it's one thing to lie and pretend you have a man because you're like ashamed that you can't find one. But it's a whole nother fucking thing when you are posturing, hoping the internet sees your brother and thinks that's your man. Like, that is a level of creepy I want nothing to do with at all. Yuck.
That's me. I'm a piece of shit, but I still like, I wake up, I go to work, I contribute, I pay my taxes, I do what I need to do in life. I don't hurt anybody but myself, sort of. And then there's low life level Chantal, who goes through life reckless, possibly hurting anyone and giving zero shits about it, hurting the innocent.
Oh, somebody in chat says to me, Different Sage says, "You don't know it's a lie." No. I do know it's a lie. I would bet my unborn children, my left leg, my ability to see with my own eyes. I would bet I'm that confident that I'm correct in saying that her having a boyfriend is a lie. Me oh my. Then the same person says, Foodie is the liar and the hypocrite. Oh, God. I feel so sorry for you, friend. Different Sage. I pray to my God and every other that exists that you wake up soon and that you dislodge from FFG's fucking enormous, disgusting anal cavity. I'll pray for you.
Talking mad shit about the innocent, that's kids, right? And just being an all-around piece of shit in any way that you can be. We're not on the same level of low life, Chantel, okay? I'll be in hell too, but I'll maybe have access to an air conditioner a couple hours a day. You're going to be sitting next to the boiler forever. Brooke, thank you for the super chat.
The fuck does that even mean? Did you hear what she just said? She has access to AC, and Chantel's gonna be sat next to the boiler forever. What the flying fucking shit could that even mean, dude? Oy vey. Somebody just donated and said, at university, but good morning, P. I tuned in just as you were saying how depressing it is to know how many people get behind this. As I mentioned yesterday, please don't lose heart or hope in humanity. We don't always see it, but good people exist. Thank you so much for, number one, for supporting the channel, supporting me being able to continue with the good high speed internet. I appreciate that. And also, thank you so much for reminding me of that fact, because I know I say it in jest, but I really do mean it. Like, these egregious displays of humanity or lack thereof, this shit really does affect me on a fucking deep, deep level. I know I joke about it, but I mean it. And I thank you guys. It's only y'all that helps to restore my faith in fucking humanity, because it's dwindling. Like, I really have very little fucking faith left. It's not easy. It's really not fucking easy.
Delusional. You have no right to sit there and talk about anyone's health. You're going to get lung cancer. You already sound like you have stage 5 emphysema and you have 12 chins. Your voice alone could make any man.
I definitely don't have 12 chins anymore. And, knock wood that I don't get lung cancer or any other kind of cancer. But Chantel, you smoke. Who are you to tell me that I'm going to get lung cancer? You vape, you smoke a shisha, and you smoke cigarettes anytime that.
Dude, the difference is, I think the point Chantel is trying to make is you sound like you fucking smoke. You smoke. She smokes weed like a fucking chimney. She's proud of it. I don't know if there's ever been a time where she used to be on camera that she did not have a joint in her fucking hand. The point Chantel is trying to make is that you sound like you smoke. Ugh. Like, ew, dude. I know I don't think I have a similar voice to FFG, because for me, my voice, I've had it since birth, but FFG's voice, it sounds like it's as the result of something that she has done to herself. Meaning smoking too much, not taking care of her fucking esophagus, I don't know, something. Ugh. She's grotesque in every fucking way.
That you can get them. You also smoke meth. I've never smoked meth. Just saying. Love, thank you for the super chat.
Sterile, biatch, all right? Any man. You open your mouth and you cackle, A man is sterile instantly. So good luck procreating in the future. Honestly.
Ma'am, I'm going to be 40 in a few months. I don't look to procreate. That ship has sailed, and Frenchie didn't want any part of it, okay? Unlike you, who would die to be able to trap a man with a baby. Nah, I don't live my life like that. No kids for me. No thanks.
You know, that's very interesting what she just said. That Chantel would die to trap a man with a baby. Like, Chantel, as far as we know, the public knows, and what we've seen, Chantel had a stable, healthy relationship. I'm talking about BB now. Uh, and by FFG's own admission, she's never had a stable, long relationship. So it's just crazy. Like, is it projection? Is it actually you who wished you had been able to trap a man with a baby, and now that you're 40, you know that ship has sailed, so you're taking out your fucking lonely fat aggression in Chantel's direction? Like, I'm telling you, this is just another person where every projection out of their mouth is a self-report. Oy, oy, oy.
Oh yeah, and I'm repetitive. My content's repetitive. All you do every day to your zombies is say the same crap. Salad, Scatman, fake marriage. She's eating too much. She's a heifer. You literally don't even cam up to show your face, let alone what you eat off camera. You're lying to everybody. Because listen, all right? The chins don't lie. The chins are proof. We've seen
Yeah,
it.
I mean, dude, legitimately, the reason why FFG does not appear on camera any longer is because we will all see the evidence that her foodie beauty hate, hypocritical hate content has only given her more funds to funnel food into her own face. She has gained on her fucking quest to call out Chantel's terrible health and eating habits. She has gained the amount of weight of another fat adult. Like, that's a feat, let me tell you. Man.
And actually, we haven't seen you in a couple years. So I'm guessing you're even bigger. Okay. So come off of it, because you know what? No matter how many viewers you have, no matter how many people hate me, at least I don't have to sport a mug like this. All right. I could be 800 pounds. All right.
I mean, listen, I know that this is objective, but if we're talking about faces, okay? If the good Lord came down before me and put a gun to my head and said, choose. You need to choose to have either Chantel's fucking visage or FFG's fucking bullfrog ass monstrous visage. Which one would I choose? I would choose Chantel's face every day of the week and twice on Sunday. And I mean that with my whole fucking chest.
100, 800, and I'll still be prettier than you any day of the week. All right. Yeah. Even your
I'm not even going to say anything here because I can taste the bait. Of course, I can taste the bait. I'm not saying a word. Not a fucking word. This is me biting my tongue and wishing we were on Kick or something. AC Hill, thank you for the super chat. Time to do a poll. FFG, how long until last strike? Last strike or last breath? Last heartbeat?
fake lumberjack would think so. Your fake lumberjack would rather smash this heifer than you any day. All right? Yeah. Oh, sorry, guys. I had to go off on that. And I have a dying channel. Your vlogs get 2K views. 2K.
What is wrong with you? I've never made a vlog. She's talking about those depression drives I used to go on and stuff. That is not a vlog.
Dude, the fact she's trying to make, like, I can't stand it the way FFG tries to mince words. The point Chantel is making is that your channel, your life, your YouTube footprint wasn't shit until you started covering her. You didn't get views. No one cared about what you had to say. Everybody hated you. Everybody fucking hated you and wasn't fucking magicianed by your Chantel hate into telling you how awesome and funny and beautiful and fucking slim you were. There's quite an amount of magic that occurs with these people, this audience, when somebody is just willing to throw hate in Chantel's direction, regardless of who they are or how they look themselves or their own fucking monstrous enormity. They become the most beautiful, intelligent, entertaining, hysterical creatures that have ever exist on this earth. It's loony bin shit. It's fucking Looney Tune land, yo.
And nobody's done that in ages. No one cares. On a channel that I've never like encouraged anybody to go over and watch. Why don't you compare your main channel to my main channel? Why are you talking about some third channel that no one gives a shit about? Go main to main, bitch. I've got 33.
She's talking about the channel where you don't cover her. And that is exactly her fucking point. Main to main, if you're going to compare main to main, you lose automatically, FFG, because your highest viewed video on your main channel, any video that gets any amount of views, who's the topic of conversation? Oh, it's Chantel, right? You immediately lose any and all arguments you're trying to make. Like fucking genius level shit. God.
3,000 subs. Why do I every single thing, I would say regularly, but it's every single time we go live, I will get more views than you get on a video. It is what it is. I'm not saying it to flex. I'm just saying. You're sitting there on your fucking dead channel trying to compare your 100,000 sub channel that you post 3 times today on to my third channel that nobody, like no one cares. It shows how weak you truly are and how underperforming your main channel is.
Dude, Chantel's channel is underperforming because of thieves like you who have stolen her content in its entirety for so long. Everything she puts out, you react to in its entirety. If she ever got a fucking hair across her ass to take you and people like Yaba to court, y'all would be fucked. Y'all would be absolutely fucked. If she ever got a wild hair across her ass and decided to hunker down and actually report your fucking ass to YouTube, you would be fucked. Fucked from so many different angles. And to try and call Chantel thin-skinned, like you can't even fucking handle a Twitter account with 1,000 followers or less that calls your shit out. You are so thin-skinned, FFG, that Twitter account, I'm talking about Hater Tater now, who's a very small Twitter account, FFG was ready to put down real cash money for anybody who could provide Hater Tater's docs. Because, when somebody criticizes you for valid reasons, don't bother to try and, explain yourself or counter the argument. No. Pay for their docs so you can try and attack them personally. These are the fucking rules of Hippo land. Yick.
Bloop. The return of Veronica. Why do I always do that? Veronica Sawyer. Thank you for the super chat. Why does she want to lose her channel so bad? I don't know. Again, is it the cockroach thing? She just thinks it won't happen to her? I don't know.
Dude, listen. First of all, Chantel has lost her channel before and she got it back right away. This world will not allow for Chantel to lose her channel for bullying you. And I am shocked and fucking disgusted and kind of sometimes amused when these people like FFG and Yaba try to claim that, oh, Chantel is bullying and harassing me. Like, what? No, no, no. Karma, the world, the Lord is not gonna ever allow Chantel to lose her channel and for y'all to keep yours. You could take that shit to the bank, asshole.
I really, really don't know. Huh. Butternuts, thank you for the super sticker. I really appreciate it.
Actually, I always get the same amount of views. Before any drama with friggin' swordfish loser abuser, before that, I was getting like similar views than I am now. Whatever. No matter what I do. I have a core audience and I don't care. I don't care. Like,
Chantel, listen, I understand why it hurts Chantel to be able to admit, but her channel has taken a dive. Her content, her numbers have taken a dip, a dive. She is no longer on an upward trajectory of growth. And she's saying what she's saying because her ego is hurt as a result of it. But the biggest mistake is that Chantel does not treat and respect her YouTube channel like the business that it is. She should stop trying to protect her ego and get fucking angry. She should get angry and get fucking active against those who have actively sought to destroy her channel the way that they have successfully done so. I wish Chantel would not, especially in a public space, try to say that her channel is the same. It's not. The numbers tell the tale. Like, there are certain things you just can't pretend about.
I have 100K subscribers. Buying channel, my channel subscribers are at least growing. You'll never have 100K. You'll never get a plaque.
You're right. I will never have 100K. I'll never have a plaque. I also don't give a shit. You'll never, I hate to say it, but it is the truth. You'll never make on YouTube as much money as I make on YouTube. Period, point blank. It is what it is. You had your heyday. And
you know what's the most unfortunate, depressing thing is that FFG is probably right. With Chantel where she's at, unless she has an immense amount of growth and people stop covering every ounce, every second of the content she puts out, Chantel is not capable of making the same amount of money that a hate channel makes. Hate fucking sells. The more hateful that you are, the more donos that come in, the more vitriolic that you are, the more people are willing to fucking support you financially. That happens to be the fucking name of the game. And it's unfortunate, but FFG is right. She's absolutely right. But the difference is that Chantel, in her heyday, I'm pretty sure she made a lot more money than, maybe not a lot more, but I'm sure Chantel made more money and she didn't have to rely on donations to do it. In Chantel's heyday, she was making enough off of AdSense and YouTube engagement alone where it didn't matter if people didn't send super chats, because she used to not even go live. Memberships didn't exist. So I don't know. The whole thing is fucked up. If you're being honest, and if you're genuinely looking at the effect that all of these people stealing Chantel's content has had, it's fucking sad and it's unfortunate.
you steamrolled through all that money. You don't have a job. You don't have anything on the side going on. This is all you have. This is your main thing. Girl, I doubt very much at this point that you're making as much money as I make at my day job. Being totally, totally realistic. I'm not trying to be all like flex,
Honey, you don't have a day job any longer. You haven't had a day job for I don't know how long. Like, stop it. I don't know what the need is to pretend she has a fucking day job. Like, we know that you don't. Just stop lying.
What I mean? But maybe you should also be looking for a second thing to do. You wouldn't be so fucking miserable if you weren't so broke. Riantix, thank you for the super chat.
That's really interesting. Chantel has criticize her man all you want, but Chantel has a man who is interested in her. She's in Kuwait. She's living her life. She's exploring new horizons. Judge it however you may, but what are you doing? You're sitting on a fucking couch alone at 40, obsessing over this other woman who you claim is such a loser. Like, no matter how you fucking slice it, your situation is more grim. Like, I'm sorry to tell you. Say whatever you want about Salah. Judge Chantel however you want. Your situation is still more grim. You're 40. You're alone. You're sitting there obsessed, obsessively hating a stranger on the internet. You're still more pathetic, homie.
You've been at 30K forever. Nobody gives a crap about you. They go to you to hate on me. That's your legacy. That's your crappy freaking legacy on YouTube, buddy. Yeah. And if it's such a dying, dry, hold on, guys, hold on. If it's such a dying, dry channel,
again. Thank you again for super chat.
Then why are you? That's your content. Like, that's your content. Watching me do a grocery haul. Like, how pathetic can you be? No life. Hold on, guys. I gotta fix something. I'll be right back.
Well, good for him. He's just so smart. Perry Pixie, thank you for the super chat. Slow Mama orchestrated this between us. Yes. And he's so smart here.
I don't know. Why do people keep saying that Yo Mama orchestrated this? I don't know. Why do people say that? Just because he says certain things about the facts of reality, and then Chantel watches it and it empowers her in some way to finally have a rational fucking adult say the things that she's been feeling for so long about the hypocrisy and dishonesty of the people that cover her. Like, I don't think he purposely orchestrated anything.
Here's what he did. He'll sit there with his fuck all going on, what do you call, sniping this and cackling with his sunglasses on and his lines of cocaine just off stream. And she'll sit there making a fool of herself. And we're going to sit here having a good time and, you know what I mean? I don't want to be unbothered and whatever, but
I don't want to let that slip past. Did you guys hear that? Her saying his lines of cocaine. Like, dude, more projection. Just because you need a substance to get through every second of your day, don't project and assume that every motherfucker is just like you. Like, where did she even get cocaine from in regards to Yo Mama? She literally just pulled that fiction out of her ass, man.
just sitting here, literally winning. The two of them ain't doing shit. Chantal, your allies, they're as bad as you are.
That's another thing too that I find so disturbing. Why is calling your fat hippo ass out considered being in alliance with Chantel? I'm in an alliance with the truth, motherfucker. I'm in an alliance with consistency, morally and otherwise. That's what I'm in a fucking alliance with. I'll tell you that you're right when you're right. I'll tell Chantel the same. I feel about both of you exactly the same. I am as much in alliance with FFG as I am with Chantel. It's not my fault that you're a fucking dishonest hypocrite and I have to call that shit out all the time. Like, you're a grown adult. Wake up, get honest, and stop trying to make shit up. The whole argument has always been not that Chantel is fucking wonderful. It's that you are fucking terrible. Do you understand? Like, yikes.
Now it's Slow Mama. In the past, it was attic dwelling piece of shit. She's got tragic, this lump of asshole in her chat all the time and stuff. He used to be trying to do fucking only.
Oh, did she accidentally go on this fucking tangent? She's talking about Yaba now. Let's rewind that a little bit and listen closely together.
Fan collaborating. Now it's Slow Mama. In the past, it was attic dwelling piece of shit. She's got tragic, this lump of asshole.
Who is she? The she that she's talking about that has tragic, the quote, lump of asshole in her chat all the time is Yaba. What the fuck other she would she be talking about that has tragic in the chat? Ooh, hoo, hoo. The hippos are gonna fucking maul each other to death. Can't wait.
In her chat all the time and stuff. He used to be trying to do fucking OnlyFans collabs with her.
One person can date. Yeah, you want.
Who is she talking about? Who tried to do OnlyFans collabs with? Who did Tragic try to do OnlyFans collabs with? I'm confused now.
Talk about terms of service violations and threats and everything else. Let me go through and timestamp and send that to YouTube, where you're having people mass report my videos, where you're saying that you want to watch me die. And
Nice save, though, French fry girl. Nice fucking save with that interjection so that the world doesn't think that you're talking about Yaba, that your brain didn't just accidentally fucking tell the truth about how you feel about Yaba and her new alliances. Nice save.
and have my foot amputated, which is
Never
never going to happen.
happened.
My feet
Oh,
are in.
pause. Why don't you pause? I never ever, again, I'm going to reiterate, never ever said that I wanted her to die. Never, ever. Don't put words like that in someone's mouth. You're jinxing yourself, Chantel, for real, for real. Okay? Okay. I don't break TOS, whether you like it or not.
Honey, the simple fact, if we didn't even take into account the vile, vitriolic, evil shit you say, the fact that your channel is consisting of only talking about one individual, that alone is against terms of service. Get fucking real.
It is what it is. You can stay mad. But yeah, if just like when you went to the cops and you had to fabricate some shit and it still didn't get anywhere, it's going to be the same thing again. If you have to fabricate some shit just to.
Dude, she needs to be talking to herself. Yes, if you have to fabricate some shit, what?
Have some kind of charge, girl, you're making a fool out of yourself. Leave Luke.
Take your own advice. Oh my God. How much of what Yaba says is absolute fucking fiction, crafted from their fucking asshole, making mountains out of molehills. Like, I'm telling you, the shit she says is so hypocritical and fucking ironic. I can't handle it.
YouTube alone, you're already on thin ice. Oh, and one more thing, I never ever told anybody to mass report you. Ever.
You did in the beginning of this very fucking live stream, man. I saw a screenshot of you saying it in your own comment section the other day. You say it all the fucking time. Lying sack of shit.
Ever. I said that today, just like yesterday. You threatened me with physical.
How the fuck are you going to, out of one side of your mouth, say, I never said that, and then say, I said that today because. So you said it. You fucking said it. Just like I said you did. Just like she said you did. Ugh.
Harm. And I gave out a timestamp. Again, 1:14:40.
Perfect shape right now, honey, and my blood sugars are normal. So I guess you're gonna have to find something else to get wet over.
Ugh.
She wants to buy her home cash. Yeah, right. Oh, and she has the nerve to be like, do you think that we were living in a box before I reacted to your content? Yeah, you had 8 evictions. Do you know who's never had a single eviction? Me.
Got him. Chantel fucking got him.
Me.
You know who's never had a single bankruptcy? Me. You know who's never missed a tax pay?
Bitch. You never had a bankruptcy because you never had credit. You never made money to fucking build credit to have a bankruptcy. Poor people don't fucking declare bankruptcy. That's why. Man, like it's not a flex, bitch. God.
Payment? Me. Girl, how many years ago were the evictions? Don't play.
Dude, I don't give a fuck if they were 25, 30, 80 years ago. It still factually fucking occurred. And it is absolute evidence of Chantel being what turned the tide for your life financially. And it just adds to the utter ridiculousness of you hating her instead of falling down on your fucking knees and being appreciative of her very existence and what her existence, how much that has changed your ever loving fucking life. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, do you guys understand the significance of just how much Chantel has changed people like FFG and Yaba's financial lives? She has thrust them into an entire different tax bracket than they would have found themselves without Chantel. That is fucking huge. That is significant. Like, it is crazy to me that people really don't understand the weight of those facts. Like, Jesus Christ.
Dumb. Okay. You can't rent an apartment right now in your name. I'm sitting in my fucking place in my name, bitch. Captain Crunch, thank you for the super chat.
I've never been evicted. Like, come on.
You have to rent a place in your name to be evicted from it, shithead.
And I don't care at this point. Whatever. Yeah, creepy. She said she wanted to. She's like, can you put cameras in your house so we can at least watch the end? We deserve it. No, you deserve to go see a psychiatrist. That's what you need.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking disgusting. We've not talked about that here on this channel yet. The disgusting thing that FFG said. Because like I've said, Yo Mama covers FFG and he does a damn good job. So I usually don't feel the need to also, because I feel like Yo Mama covers it all really well. And I'm also happy to not fucking to not expose myself to this fucking filth. But yeah, FFG said that she hopes Chantel dies on camera so they can all witness it and watch it and react to it together. Like, that is a level of evil, fucking macabre, disgusting that I can't believe is occurring on fucking YouTube. And I can't believe the person who said those vile things really confidently believes that their channel is on the up and up in terms of service and community guidelines. Like, you're fucking delusional, or you're just dishonest, or both. I don't fucking know.
You are the one.
No, I stand by that comment. Huh. Ms. Burns, thank you for the super chat. People don't smack more. Oh, we're Canadian. We don't, I mean, a lot of people still pow pow here, but in general, we don't do that here, eh?
One who needs help. You and your audience need the friggin' help. I've never seen anyone so mentally disturbed in my life. Yeah, I know. Jeez. Well, Danny Love, she started it first. You come for my mom, you're going to get it right back. So if that's too harsh, too freaking bad, you want to go low, I'll go lower. I don't care anymore. You don't.
No, that's my thing. When you go low, I go lower. So if you're going lower, where do you think I'm going next? I'll give you one guess.
Yeah, I mean, and do you see what I'm saying? Like, why is it a problem when Chantel decides to meet these hippos where they're at? Why is it a problem when Chantel decides to match their fucking energy? Like, if you are comfortable to wallow around in the fucking mud, you need to be okay when, other hippos join you there in the fucking mud to wallow and gunt around in. It's just common fucking sense.
Dark Shark, thank you for the super chat, girl. I put my 2 brain cells into a degree in history. That's awesome.
Talk about my mother like that. All right, thanks.
Nobody would talk about your mother like that if you hadn't yourself told us all those stories about your mother. I didn't invent it off the top of my head. What we say about her is just things that you've told us about her and your childhood and what went on and stuff. Your words, ma'am. Again, if you don't want people talking about it, don't bring it to the internet. Nobody invented it. You told us. LX, thank you for the super chat.
She is a danger. She's psychotic. Like, what the hell? She said you're mad because you can't watch Natured. Like, as if I would watch Natured. These people are so disgusting. Like, what if your abusive ex had a channel and I rubbed it in your face and was like, you loved it. You loved when he hit you in the head. You loved it.
Yeah, man, it is very disgusting. The way that they taunt her with the nader shit, like, it is not a far fucking reach to assume or to believe that he abused Chantel also. We have all seen firsthand just how disgusting, evil, and abusive he's been to Dee Dee, and how people can hate Chantel so much that they're willing to constantly taunt her with somebody that she says has abused her. And I don't know if you guys remember. Do you remember the narrative before we knew, before he had ever appeared? Everybody was yelling in Chantel's direction. He's abusive. He's dangerous. He's not good for you. But then when it came out that he actually had been abusive, they began saying, "You're a liar. He didn't abuse shit. You're a fucking over exaggerator. How could you lie?" Like, no matter what the fuck it is, ever, all the time, these people will yell in her direction the exact opposite. I can't imagine how that along the way has made Chantel feel, how much that has confused her, how much that has influenced her already existing struggles. Like, it's so fucked up, man.
With everything he did to you, you just miss him. Yeah, I'm sure. Do you miss your abusive ex? I'm going to accuse you of that just like you did to me. You friggin' psycho.
Yes, because I'm the one who's obsessed and always talking about that person and psycho for that person and getting wigs to look like their current partner and stuff. Go on, sociopath. Love, thank you for the super chat.
Okay, Danny Love, sorry. And thanks for the super chat. Like, honestly, she's come
Like, yo, look at this comment. Look at this comment from Love, who sent a super chat of $4.99. Love says, like, she genuinely sounds like a scared little teenager that's going to talk all big and bad now, but let someone pull up. Like, you know what the craziest part is? I don't know who you mean. Are you referring to Chantel or to FFG? Because it can apply to both. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that fucking crazy? Like, who do you mean, man?
my mother so many times, and she behind the camera, behind the screen, behind the avatar, like a big PUSSY that she is. Yeah, because she would not even dare. I know you guys think I'm weak. Try insulting my mother to my face. Try it. Just freaking try it. Try it. Finally got the mental health stream taken down. She's mentally disturbed and obsessed. Yeah, I know. So obsessed about my boring, dry, dying channel, right? You know, if my channel dies, you die with it. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, literally. She's jealous of the love your mother.
No, I mean, dude, that's not true. Chantel, her ego is not allowing her to be honest about what's going on with her channel. her channel, the views have absolutely dipped. But what she should not hesitate to admit is that it is as a result of the people like FFG who steal every minute of her content in its entirety, and the audience that once hate watched her directly is now more than happy to not give her the view and to watch through FFG instead. I wish Chantel was capable of being honest about that. But I don't know. I think her ego doesn't allow for her to acknowledge that.
My mother's awesome. At least she has hair. Yeah, she can keep her dry ass ponytail hair. You call that hair? Please, I'd rather be bald.
Well, isn't that nice? You got your wish. Fallen Angel, thank you for the super chat.
I'm not going to lose my channel. In that case, if that's the case, are you kidding? Look at her. She's a walking terms of service violation. That's all she is.
Pixie, thank you for the super chat. That's funny. Calamari. From now on, Kalari, I'm sorry, but you're calamari.
Yeah, exactly. And the day that she lost her mother, you know how she paid her respects? She came online and she's like, I'm going to take it out on Foodie Beauty.
That really happened. That legitimately fucking occurred. The day she lost her mother, that she now uses as a pawn, as a weapon, and as a shield against any criticism anytime she fucking can. She legitimately, on the day of her mother's death, was on YouTube firing up a fucking hate Chantel stream. That is fucking wild. That is fucking wild.
Like, talk about, like,
that's not true.
You know why that's very telling to me? If God forbid anything ever happened to my mother, I would be inconsolable. I would not be able to keep myself together to make a fucking hateful YouTube video, much less a YouTube video fucking at all. Like, oh my God. Oh my God.
True at all. I'm glad you brought this up here. I didn't stream the day my mom died. I didn't stream for days.
You said you did. You said you did. She legitimately got on fucking stream and said that she was dealing with her grief by reacting to Chantel. That literally happened.
After my mom died, and nobody knew my mom was even sick. I didn't bring that to the internet. You turned your grandmother's end of life into content, but you didn't really do anything to be there for her. You were high on cocaine at the hospital before and after she died. You got out of there as...
What did you do for your mother? Don't make allegations, assumptions, fucking fibs that can be directed right back in your direction. What did you do to support your mother while you were high on fucking weed all day and night, obsessively hating Chantel? Because according to your brother, allegedly, you didn't do shit. Like, yikes.
Fast as you could because you were so afraid Cokie was going to cheat on you. You wouldn't spend the night with your mother who had just lost her mother to show her some support. You ran home to stuff your fucking face and talk about the OnlyFans content you were going to...
Listen, FFG gets really fucking tight-lipped. She gets really fucking afraid when her brother is brought up, when she thinks there's a potential for her brother to speak out and to air out the fucking reality of the situation. She gets really fucking afraid. She gets really fucking tight-lipped about shit. And there's a reason for that. There is an absolute fucking reason for that.
...to make. That's what you did the night your grandmother died, okay? On the internet. So shut the fuck up. I wasn't live for days. I was not around. Disgusting, Chantel. Rihanna's inbred banana. Thank you for the super chat.
Talk about obsession. Seriously. Talk about obsession. Stop your friggin' virtue signaling, blimp. It's annoying as hell. Do you realize that? Chris Farley, yes. Snoozy, I know.
No Bell, thank you for the super chat, girl.
She does Ghostface. Yep. Girly bread is just
Guys, hold on a second. Hold on a second. I need like 3 minutes. I have to go and grab a drink. I don't have one next to me, but I want to go get one. So give me like 2 or 3 minutes. I'll be right back. Hold on, my bad. All right, I'm back. Let's continue this fucking horror show.
Oh, he's a friggin' weirdo. He just makes up crap right out of his butt in his friggin' mother's basement. Carolina, I haven't like actually like long form reported her. Like, who the heck wants to sit through her crappy voice and listen to that and go through timestamps? Like, no thanks. No thanks. You know? Yeah. I know she's celebrating what's his face's channel removal. Sure, but I'm pretty sure I'm really hoping hers is coming up. Yeah, Tracy, I know. Thank you, mommy.
Yeah, she's mad that Koki got his channel taken down. She's celebrating his channel taken down. Are you not? Why are you not? That's your alleged abuser. Shouldn't you be happier than me?
Because Chantel is not a fucking obsessive freak like you. Like, I can understand. How do you not understand the mindset that when you're done with somebody, you no longer think of them? When somebody abuses you, you put them out of your mind. They no longer exist. Chantel has moved fucking on. She doesn't want to hear that asshole's name. She doesn't want to hear about his fucking channel. She doesn't think of him, period. Like, it's crazy to me that these people, they can't understand that. They can't even relate to that kind of mindset. That's crazy to me.
That his channel came down? I don't see you as happy. I think you're really, really mad tonight. Can't keep tabs on him anymore. Brioche, thank you for the super chat.
Yeah, I do have a right to defend myself. If laughter is the best medicine, and if she's face can cure the world.
The lies. So Liz, thank you for the super chat.
Oh, Blimp, I've always done these here and there. Please give me a break. Unless you're in my shoes, you can't say shit. Her voice is awful, just like Breezy's. Many of us report her.
What are you guys talking about? Kate says Purple Glitter found out about the troll's plans with her tarot magic. What do you mean? What are you talking about? That's amazing.
I don't know.
Yo, isn't Purple Glitter the one who was done dirty by Monty? Isn't that who that is? Yes. Isn't Purple Glitter the one who Monty treated real bad? She's been in my chats before. Confirm, chat, let me know. Is that who that is? She's reacting to you on Twitter. Good. She can have at it. I'm asking, is that who that is, though? Is Purple Glitter the person? Okay, that's what I thought. She can have fun reacting to me. In fact, I'll continue so you have more to discuss. She's the one who Monty role played with her littles. Dude, that's fucking weird. She's weird and she's gross. And she used to be in my chats. The whole thing is weird. This whole space is weird. She's a nut job, says Moon and Stars. I mean, you have to be. Let's continue so we give her something to react to.
YouTube is messed up. Gorilla Bread will always be the most pathetic, worthless loser I've ever seen in my whole life. Yep. You would have no problem finding someone to give you the timestamps. I don't know. I mean, nobody's offered. She has a toxic following of minions who help her do all the work. They'll do anything she tells. I know, exactly. Yeah, I know Thrillo, but whatever.
Oh, she already lost the momentum.
Yeah, I know. Calamari struck me. Meanwhile, she sits on her channel.
Calamari.
And like, you know what I mean? Like, it's so stupid and backwards.
Yo, what did that person Kalari strike her for? Does anybody know that story? I've never heard this before. Kalari struck Chantel for what? For copyright? For what? Does anybody know that the answer to that? What did Kalari strike Chantel for?
Calamari. Why do I love that so much? Chantel, I hate your guts. Don't be this funny. FFG's Rainbow Fries. Thank you for the super chat, girl.
Hell blanket.
Do you know how crazy that is if that's true? Moon and Star says, I think Kalari got her for TOS saying she was an uggo. That is so, like, of course. Fucking par for fucking the course. Because doesn't Kalari do reactions to Chantel as well? And I'm sure she is super kind. I'm sure she's super fucking even-handed and kind and not hypocritical or evil at all. She got her fifis hurt. Yeah, let's be honest about shit. Don't you know the rules? I'm allowed to call Chantel a fat heffalump pig bitch all day. But the moment you say that my face looks like it was fucking, oh my God, trickled down the whole goddamn ugly tree and hit every motherfucking branch on the way down, them's fighting words, and I'm going to tattletale on you. I'm going to drop several dimes to old daddy fucking YouTube because I can't handle the truth. Like, you are a fucking hippo. Congratulations.
They ever make a live Humpty Dumpty? Thanks, Hissy Fits. Yeah, YouTube is insane.
She's angry.
I don't know. Thank you, Iona.
Not Chantal. Thank you for the super chat.
It's not about putting in the work, Slaughter.
What?
I agree with you. She started this stream because she was watching you.
My God. It's your mama who calls Kalari Charlie No Fronts? Holy shit. People all over Twitter and elsewhere have been trying to claim that Chantel is racist and that it's microaggressive of her to say that about Kalari. How could you? Come to fucking find out, she got that from your mama in the first place? Oh my God, I don't know why I'm surprised, but I am. These people are the worst in every fucking way, man. Ugh, just making shit up, just lying about shit.
She said she was watching on Yo Mama. That's fair, but like Yo Mama's probably sniping. He does that regularly. She knows that. She chooses to go over there and watch the snipe of this. Come on, man. You did it to yourself, Chantel. She who shits herself. Thank you for the super chat.
It's mentally listening to this shit for hours. She does hour live streams about a friggin'
Ugh. FFG saying she who shits herself. Like, come on, Bigums. You trying to tell me you never fucking shat your pantaloons? You're a fucking liar. I can tell by how much weight you've gained that your eating habits are pretty fucked. And that does not usually sit well with the fucking digestive. Like, you know, you've shit your fucking big girl fucking drawers. Two, the difference is you don't confidently discuss it on your YouTube channel the way Chantel does. And I truly believe that's part of the reason why you hate her so much. Because she is confident enough to be as disgusting as she is and admit it proudly. And you have to go out of your way to pretend that you're not fucking monstrously huge and ugly and always point your finger in the direction of others. Like, I'm sorry, but I still respect Chantel more every single fucking time. Every time. I'm gonna too.
grocery haul. The nerve of her to talk about what I'm eating. The nerve. Look at her. What are you eating? You're not eating quinoa and friggin' broccoli every day. Give me a break.
No, you're absolutely right. Well, that's disgusting. Oh, I'm sorry, healthy people. It's not disgusting. It's awesome, but hell no, that's not what I'm eating every day. But again, I also don't take any pills a day or sleep with a machine on or have a sugar foot or
Well,
the Beatus or
dude,
anything else.
you probably should. Like, you're gonna tell me that your large and in charge ass doesn't snore like a motherfucker when you sleep? I know it's been a very long time since somebody has slept beside you, so you're probably not getting many complaints because you sleep alone. But I would guarantee you that you snore, and that if inspected by a fucking doctor of health, that you too would be prescribed a face machine. What are those things called? I forget. A breathing machine. Like, you just haven't been given one. I'm sure you need one too. Bigums. Sugarfoot. You're not far off. Have you checked your own fucking blood sugar, Bigums? You should.
Normal people fat. Fat. Yes, bitch. Heifer over here.
Honey, you are not normal people fat. Normal people fat is you wear a size 11. You can still shop at regular stores. That's not where you're at, dude. You live in Adidas men's tracksuits because that is the only thing that will fit your shapeless fucking form. Like, man, the hypocrisy of this is too strong for me. I'm getting very upset.
Normal people fat. Just saying. Feral girl, thank you for the super chat, girl.
Like, seriously. It's so weird. I don't know.
Sexy pelican. Sexy pelican.
God, dude, her laugh is so grotesque. It sounds like she has phlegm fucking rip roaring around in her fucking throat. Like, please shoot me in the motherfucking face. If I know I have a raspy laugh, okay? I know I have a raspy voice. But man, her voice is fucking grotesque. Her laugh sounds like when you put a marble into into a metal bowl and fucking wing it around. Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you know the sound that a marble in a metal bowl makes? Oh, coupled with phlegm.
Alien Holly, thank you for the super chat. I like that.
Yeah, I know.
It's
Thank
not good.
you.
It's
Oh
not healthy
my
for anyone to
God,
listen. Exactly.
Daimaru. Thank you so much for saying that. That is perfection. Daimaru says she has the voice. Everyone says you do. Oh my God, I could not have said it better myself. Thank you, Daimaru, for saying it for me. I could not fucking agree more. Thank you. I appreciate you and your truth telling.
Exactly. Like I said, she'll make anyone sterile just listening to her. The net comes from soda and sadness. Exactly.
Soda and sadness. Wait. My gullet is made of soda and sadness. She might be right.
Yeah, I mean, fucking facts, dude. Although I would have been way meaner. Like soda and sadness. That is kind.
There's definite sadness in that pelican gullet. Wah wah. Blobfish, thank you again for the super chat.
Yep.
See, if I knew how to do.
Look at somebody in chat. She's projecting so hard. Again, who do you mean? Do you mean Chantel? Or do you mean FFG? Like, it's so crazy. So many of these different comments that you'll read from her own supporters. It can apply to both. And they don't see the irony that their comments, their criticisms could apply to both individuals. Like, man.
Do a quick name change. Now it would be soda and sadness. Poof, poof.
Don't listen to her streams, AV. She's not a reaction channel. She's a hate channel with no life. She's a psycho. She's a psycho obsessed channel. That's what she is.
I agree, man, because React, I don't think reaction channel is a proper classification for FFG or any of these people. To react would mean to honestly react to what's on the screen. That's not what any of these people do. They talk about, they reach into their real lives. They reach into Chantel's life, talk about her family. They make shit up. They fucking reach to a point where, like, oh, it's just, that's not reacting. That is obsessive. It's hate. And all of these people will admit and have admitted along the way that the meaner they are, the better their views are. The meaner they are, the more people super chat them, the more money they make. Like, you are a hate channel. Like, why are you so ashamed to just fucking admit that? It's the truth.
That's what she is. There's no criticism in saying you want to watch someone die. Like, she's full of crap.
Daimaru with the amazing fucking comments
today.
today. Daimaru says they are A-log channels, but without the autistic chronicling and more fat rage. That is amazing and accurate. Fucking amazing.
With food, but she admitted she had to restrain herself from eating 3 pounds of cherries. Yeah, cherry candy. You ever notice every time she says she binges on something like pineapple or cherry, my friggin' fat butt, please.
Oh, I'm not allowed to binge on cherries? Girl, I eat lots of other things too, but trust and believe.
You know what this makes me super uncomfortable. I've heard what FFG says, like claiming that she binges on fruits. And it makes me really uncomfortable because I genuinely believe that she is mirroring things that I've said in the past. Like something that I used to talk about often because it's something that I used to do. When I would take edibles or when I would smoke, I would get such an immense bout of hunger that there would be times where I would eat an entire fucking bag of oranges. And I've said that quite a few times. And I've also said that I've eaten like several pounds of grapes on one of my enthused fucking stoned hunger pangs. And I think FFG has heard me say that. And anytime she talks about binging or food, she talks like she does it with fruit. Like, bitch, we see what you look like. If you're binging on fruit, you're eating mad fruit on top of mad donuts and mad fried chicken or whatever the fuck fat people eat. I don't fucking know. But I know 100% without a shadow of a doubt, you did not get to your grotesque, enormous fucking size eating tons of mangoes, bitch. Like, don't bullshit a bullshit, okay? It's so uncomfortable. She's so fucking creepy and weird. It makes me so uncomfortable. I don't even like to say it.
I will take down a whole ass bag of cherries. I will take out an entire fucking pineapple. Might fuck around and do it tonight. Got a whole ass pineapple in the.
I'm telling you, this makes me so uncomfortable. She only started saying this shit after she heard me say very similar. Do you know how creepy that is? When somebody takes something that is authentic to you and then fucking mirrors it and masquerades around all fat and fucking weird and creepy about it. I gotta tell you, there's something so unsettling about that. I've never experienced it until YouTube, and I'll tell you, you don't want to know what it feels like. It's gross.
The fridge. Don't tempt me, ho. Look what I just figured out. NASA, I hope you're watching, NASA. I have made a ticker. This is the news now. Breaking news. Breaking news. Soda and sadness. That's my gullet.
She's she's full of crap. Echo, if I was struck, I wouldn't be here.
Thank you, Lauren. Absolutely. Montreal is a world-class city. I love Cornhole, Ontario. An actual cornholio. Gonna talk shit about Montreal, please.
Yuck.
She can have all the views and viewers she wants. It's not from her own content. And I'd rather, like, look, I've won because I don't look like this. So I don't care.
Lucy Jane, thank you for the super chat.
Vlogs back when you were in that era. Exactly. That's all she does. She's a content thief. That's all she is. She can't get any views unless I'm in her videos. So that's not a flex. She makes fun of your CPAP marks when she has the perfect groove in her face to CPAP mark.
Yikes. Guys, me oh my, I need a break from this. We've been doing this for 2 hours. I need a break from this, but we will continue. I'm going to continue reacting to this gobbledygook a little bit later. And later tonight, we got to react to Yaba's as well. Maybe we'll do both in one shot. I don't know. But we'll reconvene in a little bit. I'm leaving this up. But I need a break. This is too much for me. The grotesquerie of this particular individual is like a lot to handle for one person. So I'll see you in a little bit. I will see you in, what time is it? I'd imagine I'll see you around like the evening time. All right. So we'll reconvene in a little bit, guys. Ugh. May you recover. May we all fucking recover from this grotesquerie. Bye, guys. Yick.